Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamicks again. Today we're going to be talking about Toy Story Land, the newest land in Hollywood Studios area. That is until Star Wars area opens up. That's all coming up right now. Alright, we're here to talk about Toy Story Land today. Before we get started, I'd like to talk a little bit about what's going on around me. Obviously this looks much different than last week, and I'm hoping it'll look much different again next week. So I started setting up a studio, and I bought lighting, and I bought a boom mic, and we have the screen behind us which is supposed to have shelving all over it and display our Disney things. And obviously you can hear that the boom mic is not working because I'm missing an adapter. So next week, hopefully this will look much nicer. Today it's just kind of plain. But anyway, here we go. Toy Story Land. In my opinion, this place is themed amazingly. You walk around and it really does feel like you're in Andy's backyard. The plants that they chose are, thin, broad leaves that look like giant blades of grass. The whole place is, the amount of toys that they've utilized in this area to make it look the way it does is amazing. The one unfortunate part of all this is that because you're supposed to be in Andy's backyard, they didn't really find a creative way to create much shade for you or rain cover. That is this area's only downfall in my opinion. They have put some umbrellas out in the line areas so that when the sun is beating down it helps some, but just be aware before you head into this park. Bring an umbrella if you're thinking it may rain. Or maybe don't go to this area in the middle of the day when it's supposed to be 95 degrees because it is a scorcher there. Let's talk a little bit about the rides to begin with. So there are two. We've got Alien Swirling Saucers and Slinky Dog Dash. We're going to talk about Swirling Saucers first. Before we talk about it, let me give you a little clip of what it looks like. Alright, so as you can see, it is a really pretty ride. They did an amazing job building this one. The basic mechanics of this ride are really similar to the Mater ride in Cars Land in Disneyland. Same transitioning tracks, same feel. The difference though, I think, beyond what it looks like, is how much better this one is wearing. The Mater ride, where the wheels rode on the ground, really wore out quickly in my opinion. It started looking pretty beat up, which the Mater ride is supposed to look rusty and stuff anyway, but I think it took away from the surprise of what the ride was going to do. When you're riding it, you can see where the tracks are going for your wheels, and it kind of ruined it a little bit. This one seems to be wearing much better, and I hope that they keep it up so that it's more of a surprise to kids when they all of a sudden think they're going this way, but now they're going that way. Excellent ride. The other ride is Slinky Dog Dash. Let's take a look at that one. Well, that was a shorter clip than I was expecting.
So I think you're forgetting about Toy Story Mania.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. I didn't forget about it.
What?
Alright, Slinky Dog Dash. What can I say about this coaster? It's awesome. A lot of people are saying, it's a great starter coaster. It is a great starter coaster. It is very smooth, but for those people who really like coasters, you're going to be pleasantly surprised by this one. It has two launches. They're not really fast accelerating launches, but it gets you up to a good speed. There's a lot of negative G on this one, lots of ups and downs, which really gives you some good butterflies. All in all, I was really blown away by this. I was expecting Barnstormer, something along those lines. This is much better and a much longer ride than I was expecting as well. I can't say enough. This is a great ride. Go try it. As I was reminded that Toy Story Midway Mania is also in Toy Story Land. It's not a new ride. You enter it from a new area. You know, Toy Story Midway Mania has always been there, but now they realigned it so that it would fit with the land, which is great. Let me show you a couple clips of that ride. And there you go. And I don't mean to cut this ride short by any means. It's been around, so I'm sure a lot of you have already been on it. But for those of you who haven't, it's a shooter game. The 3D is amazing on it. It's very interactive. It's a great addition to the Toy Story area. Let's talk a little bit now about the food areas in Toy Story Land. All right, Woody's Lunchbox. What do they have to offer? I can't remember, so I'm gonna just read them to you real quick. Barbecue brisket melt, smoked turkey sandwich, grilled 3-cheese sandwich, and tachos. Tachos are basically tater tots covered in all kinds of goodness. So Woody's Lunchbox, the food is really good. There's not, again, many areas to sit or be under protection from the weather, but if you're in the land, there's stuff that they offer there that you can't get anywhere else, so it's always worth a try. Give it a shot, I definitely recommend it. And then lastly, we can talk about Roundup Rodeo BBQ. It's going to be a new sit-down restaurant that they're just beginning to build in Toy Story Land. If you've been to the land, when you're first walking in to the area and you see the big statue of Woody on the right, you're actually going to go to the right just before Woody, and that's where they're building the new restaurant. This will be a much needed addition to the area. This will provide a good escape out of the weather. Really, it's a pretty long walk from Toy Story Land to get to a sit-down area currently. Not sure exactly what the menu is going to be yet. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It's hidden. All right, that's going to do it for our video this week, all about Toy Story Land. If you enjoyed it, please like, please comment, please subscribe. If you would like to take a look at last week's video, it's going to be right here. It's all about how to deal with the torrential rains that can happen in Florida. And if you want to keep getting our videos every week, click the subscribe button right here, and you'll get them every time we release one. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.